Hi Taurus, these are your general collective messages from January 2022 till December 2022. These are general and collective, so please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you feel like this reading does not apply to you, it's not making sense to you, it's probably not your message at this time, so please don't force it to resonate. Okay, so we look at one theme which will either be there with you throughout the next 6 months or it'll keep coming in and out. We look at what you want to actively work on over the next 6 months. Then we'll do oracles to see your energy, what blessings you will have, what struggles you may have, and potentially how you might end in June 2022. Okay, and then we'll do clarifiers with the tarot. So let's look at one main theme for Taurus from Jan 2022 to June 2022. What's going on with you guys? Wall. So over the next 6 months, I feel Taurus, you may feel like you want to build boundaries between you and others. You may want to tighten or strengthen the boundaries that you have for yourself, which is a good thing. It's good. It's great always to have healthy boundaries. Uh, that could be a theme for the next 6 months. Also, I feel like just make sure that you're not drawing any unnecessary ones. Okay, so just out of baseless fear or out of baseless past experiences, don't draw unnecessary boundaries where they're not required. Taurus, just take care of that. All right, but overall I feel like the next 6 months you're going to experience a whole lot of protection, a whole lot of overcoming obstacles, also knowing where to put your foot down, where to stand your ground, where to say no, what to allow, what not to allow. So a great theme for you guys, Taurus, over the next 6 months. All right, let's look at one thing you want to actively work on. Patience, beautiful. 25. Why is everybody getting a number 7? Looks like next year is going to be a year for spiritual progress. Okay, so 25 number on the number is 25, that's 7. What you want to work on, Taurus, is being more patient. Okay, you can become headstrong, you can become stubborn, and in that process you can just push your way through until you get what you want. That you can do that. You can tend to become like that, obstinate. So practice patience, Taurus. Okay, patience is not just merely waiting for things to happen. It is about waiting in complete surrender, knowing that whatever is going to happen is going to be for your best benefit. That is patience. That is true patience. Okay, without letting that alter your moods, your emotions, your thoughts, your actions. So, just waiting in deep surrender. That's patience. So, I don't know if any of you are, have ever been to temples or especially Shiv temples. If you see, there is always a bull. The reason I'm saying this story is because it's you, Taurus, and you are the bull. So, there is always a bull. There's who we know as Nandi, Nandi the bell. Yeah. So, Nandi is the bull, and he sits in complete surrender and complete patience, facing always Shiva's statue or Shiva's ling. Alright, so his awareness is on Shiva, and but he's standing guard and he's sitting in a state of complete bliss, complete patience, complete surrender, knowing that it will happen, knowing that he will come out of meditation. Alright, so as much as Shiva is to be praised and prayed for all of the qualities that we would want to imbibe, so much also Nandi has to be, he's the gatekeeper. Yeah, so see if that makes sense to any of you guys. All right, let's take an energy for you guys over the next 6 months, your energy. Peace. So everybody's getting a whole lot of peace as well. Aries got this as well. So nice, beautiful energy. You're going to be in a state of wanting to experience peace, also feeling peaceful, being in a state of surrender. With patience, you will be able to achieve more of this peace. Okay, Taurus. So make sure that because you want the peace, you want the harmony, you want the blissful state. You know, the state of, how do you say, complete equilibrium as well, right? In thought, in mind, in everything, because you want that as well, or as much. Therefore, wherever you feel you're losing any patience, Taurus, you need to work on that. You need to work on being more patient, being in a state of more divine surrender, okay, and acceptance that things will flow the way they're supposed to. Okay, nice energy to be in as well. Extend olive branches if you need to, Taurus, to anybody who you may have had some altercations with. Okay, let's look at blessings. Go the distance. Beautiful card. So your blessing is that whatever it is that you put your mind to, whatever it is that you put your heart to, Taurus, you will have the willpower, the strength, the stamina, the courage to go after that, to overperform in whatever it is that you take up, okay, over the next year. So it's a beautiful card, beautiful blessing to have. More physical oriented, more action oriented. All right, so anywhere if you feel you're lacking, also with the wall, like I said, overcoming obstacles. So for that also, wherever you have to go the distance so that you may overcome an obstacle, you have that blessing as well. So it's a beautiful blessing to get, but more action oriented. Okay, so more rooted in doing as opposed to just being. Okay, that's your blessing. Great. So more physical activity. Let's look at one thing you might struggle with. All that glitters. Number 16. So you also have 7 coming up twice now. All right, all that glitters. So you may struggle with feeling that the grass is always greener on the other side, or other people always have it better. Okay, so for some of you, you may also literally struggle with shiny object syndrome. Okay, not knowing what to choose, what not to choose, because everything is looking so great from the outside, or at least the things that are not within your reach are looking so great from the outside, and therefore, you may feel like you want to chase those things. So you may want to chase glamour, you may want to chase recognition, fame, you may want to chase uh, the superficial things in life, okay, and you might struggle with that. Okay, you might want to take a deeper look at what is real and what is not. You may want to do that for the next 6 months, Taurus, and that is something that you might struggle with. Okay, so you may get too lost in superficial things, especially if there's something you want to achieve and for which you have the blessing of going the distance. In that process, make sure that you're not only looking at superficial things, that you're deep diving and looking at the reality or the authenticity or the genuinity of that thing as well. Okay, let's look at how you might end June. What? Are you serious right now? This is like, I don't know, Aquarius got 3 as well towards the end of June. Aha. Okay, so you got flexible, you got mending, and you got thinker. So towards the end of June, okay, and on mending you have number 52, which is number 7 again. So 7 definitely, like Aquarius, for you also 7 might be a significant number, Taurus. You will be mending towards the end of June some relationships, okay, some relationships for which you may also unnecessarily put up boundaries. Some of you, if you do, okay, you will stay flexible towards the end of June. Beautiful card to get. Also, I feel flexibility even in form, even in shape, and especially because your blessing is more action oriented, I feel that you will also have flexibility of movement, Taurus. Okay, flexibility in the body, more agility in the body as well towards June end. All right. Nonetheless, beautiful way to end the first 6 months of the year as well. So anything that could have been broken or could have been undone, uh, you'll be mending those equations. You will be in a place towards the end of or towards the mid of the year, which is in June 2022, where you might also find yourself trying to strategize or trying to be more flexible or trying to lay plans or trying to understand what next steps to take, especially in regards to mending some relationships or mending some equations or connections with people. Okay, so nice way also to end the year. Nothing that I would be worried about. Let's do clarifiers with tarot. The Fool, beautiful card to open with. Your energy, you're ready to take that leap of faith, you're ready to surrender, to trust completely and see where the universe takes you. And you do that with a sense of peace, with a sense of harmony, with a feeling of, knowing that you're protected with the wall as well. Your protection is in place. All you now need to do is work a little bit on patience. Okay, which already I told you, it is about a deep surrender, not just about waiting. So beautiful present energy to be in. Okay. Okay. Two of Pentacles under your go the distance. So what's your energy, earth energy? Any choices, any juggling that you have to do. Okay, especially in regards to overcoming some obstacles or overcoming some barriers. Yeah. Uh, that blessing is there for you. You'll be able to go the distance. You'll be able to do what needs to be done to achieve that. If there is any juggling that you're doing, if there's any weighing and throwing, weighing of pros and cons, you'll be able to see through that as well. So that also, it will get clarified for you, which is the option that you need to go with, especially regards where money is concerned. Okay. For some of you, you could have two sources of income coming in as well. All right. So beautiful blessings to get. Queen of Wands, struggle. See, so being more obsessed with looks, being more obsessed with glamour, being more obsessed with recognition, fame, superficial things. I mean, that can be one aspect of the Queen of Wands energy, right? On the other hand, the other aspect of her energy could be somebody who's extremely confident, somebody who's powerful, somebody who's not afraid, or who trusts herself, who gets the work done, who is sure of herself, okay, but who at the same time ensures that others are protected and taken care of. That's the positive aspect of the Queen of Wands. But because it's come in your struggle, I'm looking at the not so great aspect, or the negative aspect, which is also being too focused on looks, too focused on superficial things, too focused on shiny things. Okay, so looks like you'll struggle with that. Anytime you find yourself, Taurus, struggling with this, try to deep dive with the help of patience. So hold on. When you find yourself being too enamored by these superficial things, before making any decisions in regards to, if there is any decision that needs to be made in regards to particular things, uh, and if the on the face of it, if things really appeal to you or really excite you a great deal, hold on. Exercise some patience over there and weigh the pros and cons, because that blessing is there for you. That will help you to deep dive, okay, and to ensure that you're not making a decision based on superficiality. All right, I hope that helped you. Okay, I'm getting one clarifier for all three. Devil is card for Capricorn. Okay, so any bondages, any fears, any sort of tying yourself down to certain things, toxic things, even, yeah. Uh, Either you'll be able to think yourself your way out of those toxicities or of those obsessions or those bondages or those unnecessary fears, temptations. And in that process you'll be able to mend relationships and be flexible. Either that, or you might swing towards the toxic side of, let me do one more clarifier for the devil. Queen of Cups. So emotional, especially emotional obsessions, yeah, Taurus. This is the card for Capricorn, your sister card, sister sign. So there could be some temptations coming your way towards June, Taurus. You need to think about, are those the things you want? Those temptations, those obsessions, those fears, those bondages, which could potentially result in toxicities or uh, not the best energy for you. Okay, so the devil is not a bad card. We all have a part of the devil within us, right? It's not a bad energy to have. It's just what we make out of it. It's actually, if you see, the devil and the lovers card are very, very similar. Both have got a couple. Even the lovers card has, this is a couple, this one here and this one here. Okay, so even the lovers have these two people here, right? Except that in the lovers card they're free. With the devil card they're bound. They're bound to, by their low vibrations. That's what the devil binds them with, right? And that is true for all of us, and we all experience this from time to time in our lives. So no one is exempt from this. The key is to rise above this, okay? And it's beautiful because this gives us the opportunity to rise above. If this was not there, we would never, there would be no need to rise up, right? So therefore, you are going to be given an opportunity to rise above lower vibrational things, Taurus. Think your way through those things, mend anything that needs to get mended in that process, and stay flexible, because that will help you. Do whatever you do out of love and compassion, because your energy is also that of peace. Okay, so I think great. Nothing heavy, a good nice 6 months, except that I feel like 7 is going to be a significant number for a lot of you guys, a lot of the signs already, from Capricorn to Taurus now. Everybody's been getting multiples of 7. I mean, like, either 2 number 7 cards, or so definitely I feel like a whole load of spiritual progress happening for the lot of us in the next year. It's a good sign, it's a good thing. Spiritual progress is always good. I'm sorry. Okay, let me get one blessing for you guys. Okay, too many fell out. Either they don't fall out, or then too many fall out. Shri Radha, Supreme Goddess, what a beautiful blessing to get. Taurus. Faith in the power of love, ability to win the heart of one's beloved. Any mending that you need to do, don't go into toxic stuff, don't go into obsessions, do it with love. Okay, increased devotion and attainment of divine love, beautiful card to get. And liberation from the pains of thwarted love. So love, 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 love. Looks like next 6 months is about love. Don't look at only superficial things, Taurus. Deep dive, go deeper. You will have the blessing to know which choice to make, or what decision to make, especially if you're weighing pros and cons regarding a connection or regarding certain people in your life. Take the leap of faith. Choose to rise above any low vibrational emotions, thoughts, actions on your part, as well as choose to not engage and become entangled in those of low vibrational things of other people. Yeah, and that will help you also to close out the year the way you would like to close out the mid-year till June 2022. All right. Okay. So I hope that this helped you guys. Taurus, this of course was from January 2022 till June 2022. I hope you guys have a great new year, and I will see you guys next year.